Hello and good morning, ladies. If you're one of my wonderful subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new here, thanks for joining the journey. Today, I am going to conclude my cloth diaper series, and we are going to go through and just clean my diapers. I'm going to show you my cleaning routine and tell you why. Let's go ahead and get started because I am running low on inserts. If you are curious about the types of cloth diapers I use, or just the process in general, go ahead and check out the videos that I will link up above. Those are the other videos in my cloth diaper series, and they go over why we chose these type of diapers and some of the common myths and that kind of thing. All right, let's get started because I got a full bag of dirty diapers. Welcome to the laundry room. The first thing you need to know about cleaning cloth diapers is don't let them sit for too long. You want to be doing diaper laundry every 2-3 days maximum, just so stuff doesn't kind of sit and fester. It is gross stuff in there, so don't let it sit there for a whole week. And frankly, it would take so many diapers to actually be able to diaper your child for that long. You won't have a problem, keeping to that schedule. We have two of these size wet bags because we have two different diapering stations, and I go over that in my newborn stash routine. But you'll notice that they're not zipped, and they're not zipped when they're out in our nursery and our other diaper changing station downstairs, and that's because the smell is actually better if you let them be exposed to the air. Things dry out, they don't get as gross, and it just helps with the smell a lot. No one has ever noticed the smell or commented on it because there really isn't that unless it's a brand new fresh diaper in there. So that's my other tip, is leave them unzipped if you absolutely can. All right, first thing first to washing them though is to just dump them in washer. Then you want to make sure to turn your wet bags inside out so all the grossness can get exposed to the water. Next, you just do a rinse cycle on your wash. Some people prefer to do this hot. I just let mine run with whatever I think neutral temperature water they go. But it is just to get the larger dirt and grime and really just rinse out the majority of the soil so that the detergent has an easier job in our next cycle. So let's go. I'll check back with you in 25 minutes. Welcome back. Quickest 25 minutes for you guys ever, right? So these diapers, wipes, and covers and wet bags have all been rinsed. The next step is to do the actual cleaning part. To do that, we need two things. One is detergent, and the second is heat. In fact, I'll leave a link that shows you all the kind of cloth diaper safe detergents out there. You need a detergent to get all of the grossness out. I use Tide Free and Clear. Again, one of the only things you need to worry about is that it doesn't have a softener in it that will ruin your elastic, and that will be a problem. We use this brand and type for our normal clothes, so it's literally, I upped my subscribe and save subscription from 1 a month to 2, and that's all the more it took of that. And I am going to be using our White Cycle. White Cycle with the soil level turned all the way up is just fine, and everything needs to stay in there for this cycle. So, last thing, make sure to use the appropriate amount of detergent for the size of the wash. Ammonia buildup is going to be one of the biggest things you're fighting with cloth diapers to make them not smell and not be icky for your child. That ammonia buildup will give them rashes, and it will make your stash smell. So please, don't be stingy with your detergent. Make it hot, but don't fall for this whole sterilization thing. You don't want to hurt your waterproof covers by soaking them in uberty hot water. All right, let's get ours going. Welcome back. Once again, a very swift hour for you. All right, I started to say, and then probably got distracted, that if you don't have a water softener that is softening all the water going through your house, then you should be adding borax to counteract that to your cloth diaper laundry at the bare minimum. Some people add it every single time to all of their laundry. Anyway, it's mostly important during your cloth diaper laundry because you're going to be washing it so much, so the chance to build up calcium and other minerals in your fabric is the greatest, and essentially bad smells and things attach to those minerals that wouldn't otherwise be able to stick to your clothes. So if you have hard water or don't have a water softener, make sure you're adding borax to negate that. All right, so whoop, it's all done. It's all clean. It's all clean, and now it's time to dry it. And this is the point where you can actually hurt your diaper covers or your all-in-ones or pocket diapers. Essentially, all of your waterproofing material and elastic is susceptible to being damaged by heat. So you don't want to dry things on super high heat. And for me, since I can separate out all my covers and wet bags, I do that and I line dry those. So let's get started. Oh, and this is my nifty octopus from IKEA, and I absolutely adore it. I use it in conjunction with just my normal drying rack to dry out the covers and stuff, as well as line dry any liners that don't get all the way dry on this tumble dry cycle. Oh, one more thing. I also use these. So I have 6 of these woolen balls in my dryer instead of lint sheets, the static things to get rid of static. That's what these are for. You want to make sure that you keep your wet bags inside out while they're drying, since obviously water is going to accumulate inside them since they're waterproof. And that's it. I have all of my diaper liners and my cloth wipes in the dryer. They're gonna get started on a normal cycle. There's covers and wet bags are over there. They're gonna line dry. When this cycle gets done, I will hang dry any of the thicker liners that aren't all the way dry. You could line dry them outside or just bump them through another cycle in here. Really, as long as the elastic isn't getting heated over and over again that's in those, then you can dry them, heat dry them as much as you want. All right, so the basics of washing your diapers are: make sure they don't sit there for a bunch of days. Rinse them first. Then use a detergent on a white cycle. Separate out anything that is waterproof from anything that is absorbent, if you can, and dry them on a normal dry cycle. I hope that was helpful. I found a lot of the cleaning routines out there to be really elaborate, require special things, or just be unnecessarily complicated. Hope that's helped. I hope you found this whole series on cloth diapering helpful. And until next time, ladies, keep on fighting!